Okay, this is probably going to be my third video now on the Xbox Series S, but it is what it is. This thing, in my opinion, is 100% worth the buy. Now, if you're looking to get a next-gen console, but you don't want to spend the full £500 on the Series X or a PS5 even, then getting one of these is definitely not a bad idea. The Xbox Series S is a fantastic little console. In terms of its form factor, like I've gone through, it is very nice and small. Like, hold it up against my head, it's pretty much the size of my head, which, I like to think isn't too big. Now, the other good things about the Series S are the price point. Price point is about half the price of getting a Series X. Series X prices RRP in the UK about £450, whereas the Series S is £200 cheaper at £250. So, getting the Series S, if you're able to get hold of it in this current climate, then it's definitely worth the grab. At first I was disappointed I couldn't get a Series X, but right now, I'm more than happy with what I've got, and here's my honest opinion on what the console is like. So to start off with, we've already been through this over and over again, the small form factor that it's got. It's very nice and compact, and I like that. Main reason I like that is because my setup doesn't have a lot of space. I've got this tiny room where I do all my gaming, editing, streaming, work, office, everything. So having a nice small console where I can just kind of tuck away into a corner and then not take up huge amounts of space is a massive bonus. Sorry, learn from this. The second good thing I want to talk about is, even though it's not as powerful as the Series X, it's definitely a major upgrade to the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S. I used to have the One S, so in comparison to that, this feels fantastic. If you've seen my previous video, you've seen exactly how quickly it quick resumes all of the games. It turns on really fast compared to my One S, which used to take about a minute or two to fully load up, which was ridiculous. Apart from the speed at loading the games, it also runs the games really smoothly as well. It runs them at up to 1440p at 120 FPS. However, do make sure that you have a monitor that supports that resolution and frame rate, otherwise you're not going to get the maximum benefit out of it. I myself have a 1080p 144Hz monitor that I game on, so for me 1080p is more than enough, and the 144Hz means that I can make maximum use of the 120 FPS games that are out there. So all the Series XS optimized games such as Call of Duty Cold War, Gears of War 5, Ori, a whole bunch of other games that they've got out there run fantastically smoothly, and honestly I wouldn't look back. In a lot of speed comparisons and quality comparisons that other YouTubers and gamers have made, you can really clearly see that the Series S really does kind of keep up with even the Series X and the PS5 in terms of how fast it loads games and the kind of quality of the games that it provides. So for me, that's a massive bonus, that even though it's not as powerful as the Series X, it's still performing on a level that can compete with them. And if you're really nitpicky about stuff like that, then it might not be the console for you. For the general level consumer, girls and guys who want to game at 120 FPS but don't want to spend £500 on the console, can't get hold of the kind of Series X or the PS5 consoles, and don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds building a PC that can game at that FPS, and just want to enjoy high quality gaming on a nice gaming monitor, then definitely picking up the Series S is worth it. Just want to make a note, I am not sponsored by Microsoft by any means. If I was sponsored by Microsoft, I wouldn't be doing a review of just the Series S. I'd be doing a comparison of the Series X and the Series S. Microsoft, if you're listening, you know what to do. Send me a Series X console, please. I beg you. Please. Anyway, moving on swiftly from that, all in all, the only disappointment that I have, and I've said this over and over again as well, is the fact that it does not have enough storage space. Yes, there is expandable storage available, built for the Series S and X consoles, but that comes out about 200 something pounds, and honestly right now I can't afford that. And so the big disappointment for me is that next gen consoles should not ship with only 512 gigabytes of storage. It is disappointing. I cannot fit more than 5 games on it. COD takes up half of my storage space. What else am I going to play? I want to be able to kind of switch between 10-15 games at ease. With the One S console that I had a whole bunch of games installed on it with 1 to 2 terabytes of storage space on that. Next gen consoles should not ship with anything less than 1 terabyte. Honestly, in today's day and age, 1TB SSDs are not that expensive. You can really easily fit a 1TB SSD into this thing. And, you know, I would spend £50 extra on the console to get that extra storage space rather than spend £200 getting myself a whole separate storage device. So Microsoft, if you're listening to this or if you happen to watch this, please take that advice. Upgrade the storage on these things. Otherwise, you know, for even base level consumers, it's not enough. Big games like COD, Halo, Master Chief Collection just take up so much space that it doesn't leave much leeway for you to install other games that you really want to enjoy. And having a bigger storage, it just makes it much more convenient. So that's my honest review and opinion of the Xbox Series S console. If you guys are looking to get a next gen console and don't want to spend the £500 or $500 or so on one of the kind of bigger consoles, so the Series X or the PS5, then definitely the Xbox Series S is the best contender for that. Yes, the PS5 also has a digital edition at $350, but I have not been able to get hold of a PS5 at all. So unfortunately, I cannot compare to you how different these are. I think with the PS5, the two consoles are exactly the same, apart from the fact that one has a disc drive, the other doesn't. Guys, do make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Do keep watching my content. I hope you really enjoy it. If you want more content like this, then don't forget to follow and subscribe. Also, head over to Twitch and follow me there because I do stream over there sometimes, and I do have lots of interesting content coming your way, so don't miss out. Until next time, Carry24 signing out. He just wants to slam the keyboard. That's what he wants to do. Alright guys, if you don't give me subscribers after me showing you the cutest baby in the world, then you guys are heartless. Absolutely heartless. Come on. Hello. Look, who's that baby? Oh. What's going on? Are you shy? You're not shy. Lies. So many lies.